Hello. So I just finished my website. I did the video for that. All right. Well, I thought it'd be interesting to show how I did some of the spinning 3D gifs for that website, since it's supposed to be like a retro style, like 90s, early 2000s style website, and some of those end up having like low poly 3D models, like gifs of spinning low poly 3D models. And I was kind of like looking around on the web and seeing it, like trying to figure out ways to do that, since I have like 3D models that I made of my own, and I wanted to make spinning GIFs of them. So I was like, okay, what are the different ways I can do that? Well, I found this site called sandbox.babylonjs.com, and what you can do with it. So this takes GLTF, GLB, OBJ apply, so some older like 3D model formats that you can drop in. So let me show you what this does. Also, the spinning gifs that I have on the screen here are examples of the ones I have on my website of things you can do using this. So let me drop a I'm gonna see if I can find something here that I can drop in. Let's see, how about a spinning pizza, maybe? I have a spinning pizza. So let's do, maybe I can do a pizza. Or maybe I can do a pizza slice? Maybe a pizza slice. Okay, so we have the object here, the pizza slice object. Let me pull in the texture, because usually with this, I made this in milk shape a long time ago. So I'm going to pull in the PNG for the slice, and then sometimes I'll probably need the material file, so... Oh, there we go. Yeah, for stuff made in Milkshape, whenever I export OBJs from Milkshape, it also makes a material file. So what I need to do is drag in the OBJ file, the texture, and the material file. And then we have like a basic pizza slice, right? And we want to make a spinning GIF. So on the inspector here, it has, by the way, this thing comes with like a fuck ton of options that I'm not even making use of. So you can play, there's probably a lot of stuff you can play around with, but that's not the point of this video. Okay, so on the, you'll see a wrench here on the top, and then there's a thing that says GIF, and then it has resolution. Now, if you want a super crusty, let me show you what it looks like at the default here. I'm gonna create, let's create a really crusty. I wonder how crusty we can make this. Let me switch this to, because you could, if you want to, you can make like a super crusty looking pizza. Like I have the pizza slice as an example. I'm gonna put it to 300. I've set the resolution higher before to make the GIFs that I showed, but I want to see what it looks like at 300. Okay, so I'm gonna hit record, and we have to emulate the spinning with this. There's probably a better method. Oh man, that is crusty. So I'm gonna just, all right, stop there. Okay, that's probably gonna create. So that saved a GIF. Now, this is going to be a two-part process because we're going to use Babylon. So I just record with Babylon. And then I am going to go to EasyGIF. Now, there's probably other methods you can use to do this, but EasyGIF's kind of like the easiest and the quickest for me. So I loaded it into GIF Maker. EasyGIF has a bunch of different options here. So I loaded into EasyGIF in the GIF Maker. And then I'm going to upload it. And that's going to take a little bit. Okay, so in GIF Maker, what you can do is it shows all the frames. And for some reason, it has it at a default of 50, but you can change that. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these, the ones where it's just showing the front. We only want one frame of it facing the front. Let me skip that. And as it's turning, we'll just go down until it gets to the front again. Let me see, probably... just skip these. And then for the delay time, okay, so let's just set it to, it might be a little fast, so I'm going to set it to 15. And that will, when you edit this, it will change all the stuff for these up here. So don't worry if it's default 50, because you can change that for all of them. Don't stack frames, just to keep it from, sometimes if it's a transparent GIF, which I'll show you to make that transparent since the Babylon site has like a background. I don't know if you can make the background transparent. There might be something in Babylon's options to do that, but for now, I'm gonna make this as a GIF. Okay, so we have it's a low frame, crusty low poly pizza slice GIF, okay? You can probably make this bigger if you want, but I'm going to keep it at this size for now. And then I'm going to save it. Now, let's see what happens. Let me see if I can make it a little bit slower. Can we make it even chunkier? Yeah, you can make the GIF, if you want to make it slower and chunkier looking with the frames, you can. I might make that just slightly. How about this? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then I'm going to save it. Okay, and then once you have this version saved, you will go to, I believe it's effects. Let's see here. And then when you hit effects, there's something called remove background. So I'm going to load the one that I just made in here. Upload. Okay, so there's our pizza slice. And then this is to remove the transparency. Now, this isn't completely perfect. I assume I don't really use Photoshop or anything. I'm still using some old-fashioned stuff. But you can use this to remove the background. You may have to mess with it a little bit to get it perfect, because sometimes it's not perfect and you'll have like little transparent pixels in the object itself, and you don't want that. So I'm gonna choose it. It will auto detect the background sometimes, so you can just choose this. The hex code it generated, and then choose transparent background down here. Let me see what it looks like. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna save that, and there we go. So I have a transparent version of that. I'm gonna get rid of this screen. Okay, and then let me just pull in the pizza GIF that I just created. There you go. Now you have, you can use this method to create stuff, if you want, like more old-fashioned spinning, 3D GIFs. If you have, like, 3D objects. Actually, I mean, you could probably, even if you don't make the 3D objects yourself, if you want to be like, oh, I want something from a game that I like, and I want to make, like, an old-style, like, rotating GIF of it with low frames, that's the way you can do it. I hope this is useful. Yeah, like if you, there's a lot of people making old websites by the way, like, you know, I mentioned in my other video, there's like a movement of people trying to make old-fashioned, like retro-style, websites again. And so, like, you know, part of that is just like creating fun stuff to put like on the website that people used to do, you know, like flaming text. There's ways to make that, like funny fonts and, you know, like spinning 3D GIFs and all that. There's so many different ways to do that. Just, you know, have fun with it. But hopefully, something like this would help you if you're into the website making stuff, like the retro style website making stuff.